How's everybody doing today? Yeah, a little cooler. I am so loving that. It's a no sweat day. Still got to do my walk and do my thing and try to get you guys to understand we're yeah, we're not changing. Things are, you know, it is hard for people to grasp the whole simulation and the whole REM and a lot of the things that I've been telling you. I got a Whopper today, but the whole fact that it's about being a decent person and living with honor in the kingdom of God, that's not hard to grasp. It's always been there. It's always been that way. Like I said, the Christians of today have, in a lot of ways, messed it up. But it wasn't about that. It was about trying to make angels. But the truth is he's been saving people all over the world for long before any of that came. But now it is about making angels, angelics, and Jobs, because that's what we need up there. There's a lot to be done and a lot of people that need help up there, and we can't do it without you. And that's why I'm here, and that's what this second coming is all about. And it gets even more bizarre. I was telling you that down the road I'll end up being one of those high council that plays the devil, and Deb will too. Well, we was talking about that last night, and the council was talking and telling us that after Deb and I do our 100-year probation with the Father and learn how everything goes and what have you, there's a big ceremony on Christmas Eve on that 100th year, and her and I will get born again to that third level, to the Council of Gods. We actually go up there and spend 2,000 years in training and apprenticeship, you might say. And her and I will have a separate bat channel with the Council of Gods. And that's the other reason why, when it really comes down to it, after my probation, or our probation, her and I's, we will be the ones in charge in heaven, because we will know what the council wants. We won't be able to help the Father in the ways that he wants. We'll still be under the Council of Gods as to how they want him to advance. But we will be in open communication that he's never had before. But again, I'm getting so many bat channels here in this thing. I'm going to be like a police scanner, dude. Me and Deb, we're going to be, hold on, we're getting one here, we're getting one there, yeah. He says it'll be real easy. We'll be connected with them, and we'll know exactly what we need to do to further heaven and the nursery. And we'll be able to help the Father. And I sure hope she's going to take this job, because I'm telling you, I'm going to be really embarrassed about this whole thing with her, and I've never even met her yet. I'm pretty sure we're good. He says we're good, and I'm just rolling with that. But he says a lot of things. It won't be the first time he ran me into a wall. I have definitely hit one or two of them with him. And they laugh. Oh, they laugh. They've been doing that to me all my life. I don't know if I told you about that, but yeah, they've been literally running me into the wall over and over again. It's a competition with them. They're just having the biggest ball with this, because they know eventually I'm going to be in charge, and now I understand what they mean. Yeah. I can't wait to run them into a wall. We'll see. I doubt that happens. Anyway, yeah, it's one of those things that we learned last night and we've been talking about this morning. But that's again, third job. I'm still freaking on first job, okay? And this walk of crazy that I still am doing, it's just, yeah, it is learning. It is time to learn, and it's time to understand what I am going to be doing and what I am and what he wants from us. Because we won't get this again, at least in the nursery, not for a long time. And getting the real specifics as to how we need to go forward. You know, there's real world problems that we have here that has to be addressed. I mean, simple things like bed bugs. I mean, that is one of those things that we really need to get an answer to, and we really need to do it. And, you know, throwing away their stuff and getting them new after they've fumigated or we've destroyed the building and built new, whatever. We need to rid that of the world. But then we still have people that are cleaning up in a creek. So, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of changes to be made. We got a lot of things that need to be built. And we need a lot of hands-on. So we was talking about that disability and these people that think they can't work. Yeah, those organizations, we are going to build them to where they won't be disabled. We will make them able to do something, to be a part. And if they choose to not, and the Salvation Army says they should, they will get put in a gym with a cot, curtain around them. That's the way they can live until they die. And they won't be allowed out. It's not right. This is a beautiful nursery. And if you don't try and you don't want to contribute and you think your avatar is just so bad that you just can't move, well, there you go. Sit on down there and you're good. We'll get you meals and we'll keep the lights on and you'll have a toilet. You'll be good. But the rest of the world, they want to try. We'll make it work for them. We'll find a place. It's a simple job for some. And we can't find jobs for those kind of people. We can't. First, we got to get them to understand they have to. That's the way it's got to be. Plain and simple. We can't fix this world with half of them sitting on a couch watching Price is Right. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. And it's a big problem here in the United States, in America, that we have this get a check every month. Yeah, you just sit down there. We'll send you. Problem is, it's really not enough, and they live in poverty, and then they get to the point where housing is an issue, and bed bugs and cockroaches, but they find that acceptable. It's not acceptable. That is not how people should be living. We're going backwards when it comes to that. That needs to end. We just aren't going to allow it. That's how it's got to be. Anyway, I guess I got more to talk about later, but for right now, that's what he wanted me to express to the world, that this whole disability world, you're not disabled. There is something you could do. Do you want to? That's the key. Do you really want to be an eternal being? Because if you don't, those ones that live in the gym, yeah, that's going to be the end of you. You will be a forever grave if you choose that one. So, heads up on that. Anyway, got to get back to it. Finish my breakfast. I still got one more cigarette, so I'm good. But Deb, I apologize. I know this has been rough on you. Yeah, I totally understand if you don't want the job, but yeah, it's going to be a cool job. Yeah, it's going to be a very cool job. And just in case you do want the job, man, I can't stop thinking about you, girl. And I can't wait for when we can actually meet, but it's not now. Still got work to do. Still on duty. So hang in there. It's going to be all right.